Tuesday, July 21st, 2020.
All right, guys. First of all, God bless you guys. Welcome to This Is It Before the Fire. Listen, guys, I want to show you something. This man...
Gonna go with 8:48 a.m. on the 8th day. Where as I was standing there waiting for the bomb to happen at Penn Center 8, it's at 1628 John F. Kennedy Boulevard at 17th Street, right across the street, catty corner, which is the Comcast building in Philadelphia, the Xfinity Comcast building.
Look at all the information God showed this guy. I mean, look at all the bombings on the U.S. currency. This guy actually prophesied a tidal wave and a nuke. And after he prophesied it, they put images of what came out of his mouth on new U.S. currency notes. I mean,
You explain it, and what are you going to do about it?
I explain it very simply by saying they're Democrat-run cities. They're liberally run. They're stupidly run. We have forced them in Seattle to end the chop because, you know, we were going in that following day. You probably have heard it. We were getting ready to go in. We were all set. And when they heard that we were going, they set their police force.
Liberal Democrats have been running cities in this country for decades. Poorly. Why is it so bad right now?
They've run them poorly. It was always bad, but now it's them in Seattle to end the chop because, you know, we were going in that following day. You probably have heard it. We were getting ready to go in. We were all set. And when they heard that we were going, they set their police force.
Liberal Democrats have been running cities in this country for decades.
he compels me to do stuff. It's like going to the desert. He makes sure he gives me enough breadcrumbs that I go, oh, wow, there's no way that I can't not do this now because I know I've been shown to do it. And then when I react in faith, I get to see the reward of my faith by him showing up and proving, yes, I obviously sent you to the desert, and in your little desert experience, you found two separate rocks in a dried up stream.
Fountains of water.
Out of 100 gazillion, gabillion, quadrillion rocks, and the very two that were, look how thin that is.
Well, that just
The
turned
very
on
two.
now.
Look at that.
Obviously.
Look how thin that is.
Comcast building. As there's a figure up on that building, Liberty One, the same, you know how RFB said that they're greasing up the Liberty shaft.
Okay. Yeah, and you're fuel for a big fire. So, anyway, I'm right over the target. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the cumulative sum of all the data. We're fuel for a big fire. So, anyway, I'm right over the target. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the cumulative sum of all the data. Where'd all this data, dead sheep, you know, male and female reproductive systems over and over and over and over again?
Sometimes I just push play and words come out and it sounds like, because that just sounded like I was fuel for the fire. I didn't even mean to put that there. But here's the male-female reproductive system. Here's the male, and then here's the female. Here's the snake, the mouth of the snake, landing strip. Welcome to the ovaries. The ovaries. The dead sheep. As soon as you're birthed, there's your mask into the birthing and your crown. Dead sheep, because that's all people are doing right now is wearing their mask like a dead sheep.
How's it going, man? They don't think I see them. Of course I see them. I see through their little lies. It's the greatest illusion ever. Anyway, so it's time to drop the payload. It's a payload of truth. one of the greatest mystery ever solved. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm getting ready to drop the bomb, and here I am telling you guys, look at it. I'm like, check out the new setup I got. Here is, I'm telling you where, in that video, I'm telling you where I'm at, what's going on. I'm having all these weird computer system issues. I mean, not one, not two, 3 computers just blah. And then, I get one fix, it starts misbehaving. I'm like, okay. I went and got professional help even on one. And the guy that I went to is like, and he owns his own computer repair place. It's a place I always go.
I just don't get what you're trying to tell me.
It was like, I can't figure it out. So if he couldn't figure it out, I was like, yeah, guess where it all ends? Come out of her, my people. And it's not what you think. So I know a lot of people, oh, I know what it is. No, you don't. No, you don't. The system, the woman that rides the beast, that's the female mother goddess that rides this beast system. And we're the beast system. The human host body is the beast system. We are the system, the woman that rides the beast, that's the female mother goddess that rides this beast system, and we're the beast system. The human host body is the beast system. We are the beast. The beast is inside. Like the Imagine Dragon song, with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. This is my kingdom come, my kingdom come. That song, Demons, by Imagine Dragons. Go listen. Yeah, that's why they're in the Vatican. There's a guy in a slave collar that's a beast. The slave collar is a beast.
All
And when you
these
turn it upside down, he's a locust coming out of the pit. Because that's what that all
coincidences.
leads to. That's the system. You get an angel, you trap him in a human host body, you self-cannibalize him. He is his own worst enemy because there's a good angel and a bad angel in the same body. It self-cannibalizes. He goes to the pit unless he gets converted and his eyes become single. Then he can see the truth. And now I know the whole system. And I can draw it on a board in about 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Yeah. Real funny, Kleck.
Yeah.
Real funny.
And the enemy knows I got it. It's all right. I've already given it out to others. Just in case something happens. It doesn't matter. The Lord will get it out for sure. I've already given it out to others. Just in case something happens. So I've been putting together the data, the cumulative sum of all the data, and then the final revelation. About truth versus lies. That's good and evil. Have a guy that comes out and defends his house. All about truth versus lies. That's good and evil. Have you noticed how they've turned good to bad? Like some guy that comes out and defends his house with a weapon, he's the evil one.
Word of
Even when
God.
a mob's breaking through his gate. It's so crazy. I'm smiling because I am right over the target. And I'm about to open the bay doors and just drop the entire load. It's about to go. Anyway, so, like I said, without publicly divulging too much, because I have to be wise. You know what's going on. My computer systems I've never had all so many.
It's my computer systems I never had. That's what I'm getting out of that.
Computers at one time doing all the wrong things. So I have to
They're doing all the wrong things.
go get some professional help. So what I'm doing here is I'm telling you where, in that video, I'm telling you where I'm at, what's going on. I'm having all these weird computer system issues. I mean, not one, not two, 3 computers just blah.
So I 3 days. Maybe was at the party? I don't know. Is it the party where you're supposed to show somebody? It's like playing charades, but it's like where you're supposed to show people that you were with them, and then 3.5 days later, you changed it up and you went back to their studio here. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that one.
Host bodies that no, they're just. It's all right. It'll all get out, I guarantee you. With or without me, it'll still get out. Because it's been resolved now. I've already gotten it out. I don't have it by myself anymore.
We have forced them in Seattle to end the chop because, you know, we were going in that following day. You probably have heard it. We were getting ready to go in. We were all set. And when they heard that we were going, they set their police force.
Liberal.
Stephen Ben-Nun here with Israeli News Live. I should have got this information to you guys yesterday. I was contacted by our intelligence source in Israel there, things that are going on with Iran.
Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face and my life is preserved. I want to give you the setting of the story here. I'm preaching on the journey from becoming a Jacob to an Israel.
Smartest thing you can always do in something like that is you make sure you give it to others that, whatever. But I was the conduit to resolve it, so it's resolved. Y'all remember, see, here's the picture. Y'all remember I told you the largest church in the world is really a snake wearing a crown. Here's a picture. Y'all remember I told you the Statue of Liberty is really some woman that kind of looks like a man in the face holding a penis with a flame that's a scorpion stinger with a DNA spiral staircase all the way down to a hendecagram, which in Jewish cosmology is a kelipot, which Mormon church is so popular because they let them in on the secret information. We're really gods, and that's what they teach, that we're gods. Well, they're right, but they told them,
Tell them what they were promised, Click.
Mormon doctrine, then you're going to get your own planet with a bunch of hot chicks. It's like,
Broken promises.
it's here. Told you. Anyway, so I'm getting everything ready. It'll be ready right on time, I guarantee it. So anyway, and I've already given it out, so it's not just me that knows it anymore. I made sure there's other people that have the information. Another one, it's like, oh, yeah, guess where it all ends? Come out of her, my people. Ends. Come out of her. And another one, it's like, oh, yeah, guess where it all ends? Come out of her, my people. And it's not what you think. So I know a lot of people, oh, I know what it is. No, you don't. The system, you know, the woman that rides the beast, that's the female mother goddess that rides this beast system. And we're the beast system, the human host body. Anyone that's got the spirit of Christ in them, you know it's over. And so now I'm going to bring in the final piece of the puzzle. It's like, you know, you got that 1,000-piece puzzle and someone's been hiding one piece. I've got that one little piece that's been over on the shelf. It's done, oh my God. I just want to tell you, I am so grateful. Thank you, Lord, to Lord God. I'm so grateful. And by the way, now let me just talk to each one of you. I read your letters. I read your comments. And I just want to tell you, I am so grateful. Thank you. Thank you for your support, your kindness, your support. The nice cards, nice letters. The nice cards, nice letters.
Man, it must have been fun to drive all those nice cars. It's all your buddies that you got that hooked you up these 8 years down here, living for free. Or living off of the government. Like, off of it. Off the Richter scale of depending on the government.
And, you know, and just being able to financially make the ministry keep going and take care of what needs to be taken care of, you know, whether or not it was Grand Junction or someone that needed a hotel room or a bus ticket or whatever, you know, all the things that you guys have helped with, you know, and keeping me going just to where I didn't just like, I can't take it anymore. Just a couple days. It may be 5 or 6, 7 days before the big drop comes. So just letting you know. Keep an eye on the channel, okay? All right.
5 or 6 or 7 days. And at that time, Michael, the great prince who stands watch over your people, will rise up There will be a time of distress such as never has occurred from the beginning of nations until then, but at that time your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. And many who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake, some to everlasting life, and others to everlasting shame and contempt, the ones that are sleeping dead.
Nobody's ever done before.
The head of the CDC, Dr. Redfield,
This is serious business. We can't.
this on Tuesday.
I do think the fall and the winter of 2020 and 2021 are going to be probably one of the most difficult times that we've experienced in American public health.
Do you agree?
And
Dr. Redfield said this on Tuesday.
I do think the fall and the winter of 2020.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons.
Head of the CDC, Dr. Redfield, said this on Tuesday.
I do think the fall and the winter of 2020 and 2021 are going to be probably one of the most difficult times that we've experienced in American public health.
Person that the Lord God used to reveal the largest building that's called a church in the world, the Vatican. The largest building in the world that's supposed to be a church is really a serpent. There it is. That
Oh, wait a minute.
is a snake with its tongue sticking out.
Wait a minute. I think I know what you're saying here.
Right here, that's this thing like totally stretched out. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know what's going on with that. Even this thing right here, let's see. Okay, got that. Let's see if I can get this one.
Okay, so here, let me see if I can figure this part out. I mean, St. Peter and Paul Basilica is right here. Right with the twin system, birthing system. But I don't know. Were you hanging out in here for 3 days? Is that what I'm missing?
See, my screen's not stretching normally like it should. And I'm having problems with all different computers, and I'm using different. See, that's the Statue of Liberty is really some woman that kind of looks like a man in the face holding a penis with a flame that's a scorpion stinger with a DNA spiral.
Is that what you were holding up there?
To a hendecagram, which in Jewish cosmology is a kelipot, which represents a shell, a peel, or a husk, like host body, showing a transmutation of a right side up star into an upside down star, which is the Church of Satan.